Let us talk about Nollywood, the good and the bad side, the fantasies and all the entertainment in the industry. Is Nollywood really evil? Now, this is my personal experience. I share my true life story about my encounter with Nollywood and all that I had to pass through in life because of that. And it is very important that you should know the truth because what you know will not consume you. It is good that you should know because knowledge is important and it will keep you away from evil. What you know cannot consume you. So let's get into my story. Is Nollywood really evil? Are all the evil things people saying about Nollywood really true? Let's find out in this video. So this video is unscripted. I didn't script it. So I try to use a more calm, relaxed, and narrative a way to share my story. I try to use my everyday language so that you will get it better. It's not eloquent, it's not to impress, but to inform.
Hello. Yes, this is Anita, and lately I used to produce short videos on interesting topics. I would just pick up a topic of interest and kind of elaborate on it. And this time around, a lot is going on, and there are rumors. I haven't even watched any video yet, although I know about Alex Ekubo's demise, and I got to notice this Alex Ekubo when he started acting with the AY comedian, and yeah, I was like, okay, this is the first time, they are celebrities, so there must be a particular movie you get to say, okay, I first noticed this person because he acted so and so movie, or because I saw him and this other person in a movie. So I noticed Alex Ekubo when he acted with AY, and that was a few years ago. So but I'm not here to talk about Alex Ekubo. I want to talk about Nollywood. I started watching movies from far back when I was a kid, and I realized that they use Nollywood for so much evil. When I mean evil, I really mean evil. Listen, if you have not recognized yourself as a witch. You have not recognized yourself. You don't know if you're a witch or not. But in the spirit, you're being labeled a witch. Probably maybe it's written on your forehead or wherever it is, or maybe there is a sign that shows that you are a witch or something like that. Nollywood has helped them achieve that so much. So much. As a kid, I got to remember there was this movie. I can't even forget. There is this person that will be like Tokumo, Tokumo, and there will be something ringing there. Tum. Hey, Jesus, that was my greatest nightmare as a child. My greatest night. I wouldn't want anything that made me watch that movie. I see the person. I can't even remember the movie story like completely because that was when I was still young. And the only thing I remember is that the person left burial ground and entered a family house or something and was like tormenting them. I can't remember the whole story. But I was so scared watching that movie. But after watching that movie, I had a dream. And I dreamt about that movie. And it didn't happen once. And it wasn't only me. Someone also kind of confirmed it. That after watching a movie, he lay down to sleep and he started dreaming from the beginning to the end what he just finished watching. He got up from that sleep. He went to ease himself. After urinating, like you have to wake up from a sleep, clear your eyes well to see the road, the way, to find your way to the bathroom. Urinate, come back and lie down. Continue from where you stop. Like, how? But that is what happened real. And this person confirmed it's not just once that it happened, not even twice. Somebody will say it's a normal thing. If you think of something too much, you may dream of it. Okay, so let's keep that one aside. When I got to junior secondary school, we had a new teacher and he came to our class and introduced himself and started by asking, what do you want to be in the future? I love watching movies at that time because I was no longer exposed to scary movies. At that time, I was now like kind of being exposed to normal daily life movies, emotional, psychological, educational, entertaining movies that are just normal. So I was beginning to love movies. I was also introduced to Manzayo movies. So I just watched movies generally. I learned a lot from them. In fact, I was able to pick up to speak fluent English through watching movies. I was able to do that. If I hear any word that I don't understand, I will just ask somebody close by, please, what does this word mean? Already, I've watched someone use it as a sentence in the movie. So I now know how to put that word in a sentence, but I just want to find out the meaning. So it was so easy for me to pick up and begin to speak fluent English because I actually grew up in a Hausa speaking environment. And this Hausa speaking environment is not really encouraging. It wasn't really helping me as a young student at that time. So something happened. When that teacher asked, what do you want to become? I was in JS2. So when he asked, what do you want to become in the future, students were just like raising their hands randomly and he picked. And one of my classmates said she wants to be an actress. And I was like, not a bad idea. So if this person can actually be an actress, I mean, these people are really traceable. I can trace them and also become like them. So I also raised my hand. What do you want to become? I said, I want to be an actress too. So, I mean, it was the first time I've even seen that there's possibility for somebody like me to be an actress, because I used to feel like these people are not even to be seen. Like, I feel like to see them is, I didn't even think of if it is possible to see them. I didn't. So, I started liking more of movies, and at that time, I had the privilege to watch movies because we used to rent them and rent movies, or we'll go and borrow from somebody who bought a new movie we haven't watched, or we'll go and rent with money. I think it was even 30 naira then, or 15 naira to rent a movie. So, and I always pick the movie I want to watch. I'll just look at the name that is interesting and just pick it. Lo and behold, one day somebody came to our neighborhood. I don't know how this person got to me, but this person came, I don't know through who. He said, if you're interested in acting, come. And they said I should go. I went to the house. There's a particular compound there. I entered there, and the man just stood. He said, just act anything. I said, anything. I said, give me an idea. You just don't tell me act anything. And he said, just demonstrate. I said, just demonstrate anything, but make it real. Make sure it is real. So, and to my definition, make sure it is real means put your effort. Let it come out well. It is beyond that. So they made a lady to stand there, and she's to be the mother, and they said I should act as a tough child. So I was like, see, I will never allow you to do that to me. I will not allow you. And because you're my mother, you can't control me. I will let you do. So I was just like, they said make it real, and I was just like, making it real. So after that, one of my siblings said something one day. She said, these people that came from Nollywood, that they have scammed us. Because I asked her, did they collect money from you? She said no. So what do you mean that the people that came from Nollywood scammed us? But this person didn't give me full detail. Until today, as I'm speaking, I don't have the detail. I can't explain why she made that statement. But then I felt it could be maybe they duped us spiritually, or maybe they kind of got a yes from us without us knowing why they actually getting the yes from us or something. I don't know. But let me tell you guys, I realized that while watching movies, I cry. Oh Jesus, pain. I adapt. I will capture all the pain and begin to, my heart will be filled with bitterness. I'm always like, all those movies where somebody's being tormented, tortured. Oh Jesus, it's as if it is me they are using in that part. I will just capture all this as if I enjoy pain, but I don't. I will just capture all the pain. I'll just, so this thing is happening real. Yeah. So this thing is really happening. I don't know why I'm not adapting to the joyful part. I'm not adapting to the fancy life. Maybe, she's rich, she's buying a car. I think let me just fit in now. Kind of raise my shoulder up a bit and kind of feel it. Like, okay, I'm that rich girl that just bought the car. No, I'm always that poor orphan girl suffering. I'm always that. So it's kind of I'll just be catching to an instant that somebody came spiritually. Although this person claimed to be a saint, he came spiritually, somebody I know, and kind of accused me that I'm getting my powers through watching movies, because where am I getting all this pain from? It's as if the pain in my heart. It's as if the pain in my heart has now become a treasure to lift me. How has pain ever become a ladder of upgrade? So he just touched me. To an instant, there was a time they kind of tried to trigger me sexually while I was watching a movie. Now, this is not spirit from Nollywood. These are people around you. So when you are talking about Nollywood or against Nollywood, and you see people saying, it's not like that. It's not necessarily this. It's not necessarily that. It is because those spirits in Nollywood do not carry out their mission without using their body. And before they get to you, the body next to you is the one they will use. The body next to you. So it is either they try to accuse you of one thing or the other because you're watching the movie, or maybe they want to extract something from you. Your emotion is priceless. Emotion. Don't let anybody play with your emotions. And that is what they try to do with these movies. They try to play with your emotions. Alright? So it is kind of even saying they want to know, why is it that me I don't feel things? They want to know why I don't feel things. They even want to enter my own body. I was a virgin then. I didn't keep boyfriends. I wasn't open to such a lifestyle at that time. I just watch movies because it makes me it's just like maybe entertain me and kind of teach me and educate me, and that was all. So again, one day while watching a movie, I felt like two people came behind my shoulders and they stood. And the other person is saying, she's the one we will use for this one. I say, I don't understand what is really happening. I was still watching the movie, but it's as if I was now switched to a particular realm that I don't even understand. And this person was wearing a singlet and a trouser. His face, I don't know. I don't recognize. But they said she's the one. And then before I know it, and also I said another person joined them, and they were like, we're going to claim the videos for her. We're going to claim the movies for her. That the movies belong to me. That these movies are mine. I was like, these movies are mine? Like how? They are mine. Like how would I say they are mine? Like I didn't add the movie with them. Why would I say the movies are mine? So I was, at this juncture, I was confused. I now realized that I'm being used in a way I don't even understand. Like how can I be used in a way I don't even understand? So these movies are mine, and I was like, what exactly is this? Story did not end there. I tried to join Nollywood later on. I even met some of the actors later on. But instead of getting better, my life got worse. All the pains, All the pains, as if all the pains I have kind of cried, all the pains I felt while watching movies has now become my real life experience. When I say real life experience, I really meant real life experience. And there's another role I want to talk about. There's this movie I watched. I respect the actor, actually. His name I will not mention. So he acted with one other lady. He used to come with his dress like that. He tied a rope on his waist. And whenever he come around her, she's saying, no, don't touch me, don't touch me. He would just make her sleep. She'll just sleep. And then when she wake up, she'll just see that her pants is stained, her body is stained, meaning she's being used. And it happened physically. While watching that movie, I was like kind of shifting back as if I'm the one lying down. She's lying on the bed in the movie, as if I am the one lying down. It's as if I'm the one that's lying down. And as she was saying, don't touch me, it's as if I'm the one saying, don't touch me. Now that's like a rape, right? And all of a sudden, I just felt something in my heart. I said, Jesus, why should I even feel anything while watching a scene of a rape scene? Why should I feel anything like that? Now, but when this thing began to be so obvious was when I was watching a lady in a movie. And I was actually watching the movie with somebody. And the person said, this lady is a new actor. But she has acted a few movies. I said, okay. So she was acting a particular role. But she was acting with already a famous actor. Somebody that's already famous. And she's not famous yet. And she's acting the villain. Normally me, my sense of judgment at that time would be like, I will always hate the villain, normally. And hence I will favor the righteous one, the good one, the innocent one. So stuff like that. I just look at this girl. I say, look at how ugly she looks. She's so ugly. This girl is even ugly. This girl might even be ugly in her real life. Jesus. God knows I am innocent. God knows that I am innocent. Just the character I'm judging, no. But because I kind of added that she might even be wicked in real life. Oh, Jesus. It's as if I now kind of participated in a particular judgment going on in her life at that time that I was not aware of. And do you know what? Someone who sat near me held my hand and she was like, let's lift this girl up. And I was like, lift her up for what? Because to me, I only say this girl is ugly. Like, she actually used Hausa Mudaga. So I wouldn't know what to translate it to English because that word is something like a spiritual term. But I don't know how to kind of interpret it or translate it to English. Wow. You know, what do you lift up? You lift up something. You can either lift to celebrate or you can even lift to betray. I don't know what it is. I don't understand. I don't have any understanding. But at that point, I don't even have control of myself anymore. I felt attacked because when the person held my hand, I felt I am helpless. Like, what is even happening? I am helpless. Am I even helping the person on the screen? Or what is this person holding my hand trying to do? I have no idea. So you guys, while you're watching movies, you are watching people's souls. And when a soul displays a character that is not really theirs, don't judge. You might let me tell you something. We are all humans, but there's power in the tongue. Don't let the devil succeed and your tongue or your heart will think evil towards somebody because God watches. Do you know that our imagination is reality? You can just close your eye, imagine something like this. Once you are able to make that imagination to cross certain realm, it has become real. It has become a real life event that has happened. Even when it didn't manifest physically, it has become real. Sometimes it might not even manifest physically at all, but it has happened. And sometimes it will take a certain period of time for it to manifest. About this Alex Ekubo, a girlfriend of mine, although we've kind of fallen apart, but I saw this girl, she just came and she was asking me, we are watching his movie together and she asked me, how about this person? I said, what about him? She said, he's like, he's handsome. I said, well, if he's handsome or not, that one concerns them. People like us, they don't even see us. Now this is real life conversation with somebody. And then I said, well, somebody like us, they don't even see us safe. They are always meeting their match. So we even discussed, in fact, that was even when the story about him trying to make his girlfriend sleep with his colleagues. That was when that rumor was out. I was like, well, how can a man be wicked like that? If it is truly true, why would he want his woman to sleep with other? Why do men always trade us as if we are nothing? So we're just discussing on that. So she now asked me, that how about him? I said, why do you keep on asking me about this person? Come, do you know that if you come to me and ask questions, I don't really understand. You have done that before. And truly, she did before. She asked me questions about the marine and other stuff like that. And after that incident, my life didn't go well. So I kind of shut her off. I said, stop asking me questions like this. I don't want to be involved in anything. So I even told her that, Kai, where are you really dragging me to? Where are you really dragging me to? Because it's as if you're kind of dragging me somewhere. Like, where are you dragging me to? I don't want to reach there, please. I don't want to even think of anything. Lo and behold. Actually, in my heart, I said, well, if he's innocent though, if he is guilty, it no concern me. I really have a sense of judgment, and that is why I don't want judging anybody. And I can just look at somebody. If a filthy thought is coming to my mind, I will away. Because I don't want to, that thought, I don't want to finish it. I abort it. If I just look at somebody and a thought come to my head, especially about the person's identity, like about the person's character, especially there's something the devil always put in my head. What if this person is a witch? You just look at somebody and the thought will just, what if this person is a, I'll try to, I beg, not everybody is a witch. I turn away. Do you know why? Because if the devil know that you can judge and it will come to pass, the devil will always try to use you. And whenever you allow yourself to be used, it is not against those people alone, it is against you. Especially if you're a child of God. That is why you need to fight against these things. Because if you allow yourself to be used, it will come back and affect you too. So people saying somebody touched his casket with a ring, and all manner of stories are going on. I wish God would make me understand truly what has happened to Alex Ekubo. Because it's as if I was supposed to know. It's as if I was supposed to kind of know, but I don't know. I wish I can know what really happened to Alex Ekubo. So you just have to be careful. If you have an enemy near you and you're watching a movie, the enemy's target, remember I told you, this Nollywood we are seeing is not from. The problem is, yes, Nollywood is evil, Nollywood is bad. But let me tell you, the main problem is not just Nollywood, it's people watching. People watching, the people viewing. There are people that are hijacking the actors' souls. Yes, there are. There are people that, the soul of these people are the ones you see entertaining you. And once a soul act out of their real character, don't judge. That's why I say be careful, don't judge them. Don't judge them for what they are not. Do not carry sympathy and give to somebody that is not sympathetic in real life. Do not carry hatred and kind of finish somebody's life with hatred just because of a villain character he or she played in the movie. You just have to be very sensitive. While you're watching an emotional part where they are kissing, it's not the Nollywood themselves, it's not the Hollywood themselves, it's not the Bollywood themselves. It is the spirit within you that want to consume you. They are looking for anything possible to use and consume you. You're watching a part where they are kissing. While you're watching that part, they are molesting your body. They are plucking, removing from your body. And you're not even, it's not as if you're even enjoying the part or you're receiving any ecstasy. You're even busy trying to forward the part. Skip it. So the demons around you are actually your problem. It's not the movie you're watching. Then Nollywood themselves have a cult. They can choose to sacrifice anybody within themselves. So that is their own personal evil. But what is reigning now is people who are evil. People who are evil can actually decide to kill an actor who has taken an evil role. Some people will say it is because he exposed them. It's not always like that. It's not always like that. It is simply carrying the person's innocence and replacing it with their guilt. He just acted what they had done. He just acted what they are capable of doing. He just displayed their character. So there are different ways about it. There are different ways about this. So Nollywood is not all that innocent, but the problem is not only the witches and wizards in your house. The witches and wizards you sit to watch movies with. If you're watching a movie and you just feel like something revealed to you that there is something wrong with the life of an individual, please pray. Please pray, because from the very first day I watched Alex Ekubo, I actually noticed him, and I noticed him in a way that is more louder, but I don't get the message. Sometimes it is because you are supposed to pray for the individual. Sometimes it's because you're supposed to know something. I've had a dream before. I saw somebody pick a cassette, like a CD plate, like real. This CD plate is my project recorded. I'm going to use this CD plate for this. CD plate like this, he held it in his hand and he was running away. And I was like, what is this? He said he has gotten it. I should come and get it. This is my own. It's as if I need to get that CD plate from there. Like, as if, my life is running through it. As if there's something running through that CD plate that I don't understand. To an extent that I even saw myself, I ran and entered a hut. I ran like this and entered a hut. And as if inside the hut is a blind man. And the blind man is calming me down that I should stay calm. They won't come here to get me. I will be safe there. Jesus. We didn't carry me go Nollywood. I've never appeared on screen before. The person followed me come. Near my papa's house. The house I went to that display that act anything, make it real. It's just a house nearby, near my father's house. So you can see, there is no place you will be that the devil will not try to fetch you out. I use the CD plate. And in Jesus' name, my counsel will say, but this is my project actually. It's my project in this. I bought my project, my degree project, my first degree project is what is the content of this CD plate. So you guys have to be very careful, because in fact, lately I avoid watching Nigerian movies. If I'm watching Nigerian movies, I always look for this Christian organization, like, I don't need to really mention name, Christian organization that act. And then probably if there is a Nollywood movie recently, the Nollywood movies I've watched recently are the ones maybe they're just fake, they're just like funny movies. And there are these funny actors in it. Like some of those funny actors, I'll just be like, can't even watch this to laugh. But I've decided like, me, I don't even, anything movie, I know they again. Recently I've been watching Korean movies, but the Korean movies said they're adding so much romance to it. So somebody doesn't even know what to watch again. But should we stop watching movies? Is actually acting a bad thing? Is acting a movie a bad thing? The answer is no. Acting a playlist, acting a drama is not a sin. Or is it because they use the camera to record it that has now become a sin? No. The sin is what? The people who are trying to benefit from it the wrong way. Me, I try to benefit from it innocently, trying to learn from it, trying to entertain, trying to inform, just trying to be social. Now, I didn't grow up in a wealthy home, but because of the movies I've watched, I can say that if I enter environment that are, luxurious, flashy, beautiful, I know how to use those things. I know how to use. I'll just go to a building. I know my way to the restroom. I know how to use the restroom. I know how to relax. I know how to compose. You even think that maybe this girl has studied abroad because of my level of composure? No, it's just because I learned from movies. Even before I ever entered a story building in my life, I have seen it on movies. So the first time I entered the story building, I was comfortable. I took the stairs. I was okay. So you see, that is because I grew up in a very remote area, not too remote, but remote actually, because we can still access television and tie roads, so it's not too remote, but it's actually a rural area. So it depends on what you feed yourself, what you accept. Okay? As for me, I can say I'm also a victim of Nollywood. I'm a victim. I am a victim. I've been used, and I don't even know what they use me for. But there is one thing I put before me: never let your soul hurt another. Never let your soul hurt another. So Nollywood have actually used me. And that my sibling till today has not explained what she meant by they have scammed us. Who got my ears and decided to use it? I've never appeared on screen. The only movie I've ever acted in my life was using phone, Android phone. And it's me acting alone. It's me acting alone. Apart from producing videos just like this one with my phone, the movies I've acted before, just me acting alone. But yet I've suffered. I have suffered. So you guys, Nollywood have a cult, and the people watching are not all innocent either. Just be mindful of how you judge these actors. Be mindful of who will toy with your emotion. Don't allow what they act in the movie to affect you too much. Don't let that happen. Just think over it, okay? And do have a beautiful day. I think this is just the right time for me to share my story. Just the right time for me to share my story about Nollywood. You guys are scary. Imagine me whenever I even meet big people for my life yet. Imagine me from my remote area where I did. At the age of 14, 15, they don't follow me, hijack me. So you guys, be careful. That's all for now. Bye.